Okay. Hey, welcome everyone to our show. We are NSFE. Uh, this is our new normal show. Yes.
Yay! New one.
Hooray!
Thank you everyone for joining us. Yes, this is the show where we hope to help everyone answer that pressing question that's on everyone's mind. What in the actual F is the world going to be like when this is all over? So with us tonight, we have, to my right, or my left, Steve, my girlfriend made me stand 6 feet away even before COVID, Norton. Next we have Nicholas. Is it weird that tear gas gets me hard, Anderson? Next on the agenda we have Justin. I made a mask for my junk, Betancourt. And the final member of SFE we have Natalie. I got kicked out of BLM because I dated a black guy and I did go back, Cabral. And then finally we have a very special guest star. We have Richie. The only hoax is my dating life, Oliver. And then I'll be your host. I'll be your host today. And I'm James. I didn't need a quarantine to not have sex, Sanguinetti. Yeah, so, okay, well, welcome everyone. We are NSFE. We are a sketch and improv group. So, you know, this is our new normal show. So COVID has affected us like it has many of you guys. We have been limited to doing live performances instead of our normal, not live, online performance instead of our normal live performance that we do. And we know this pandemic has affected each and every one of us in various ways, so it's been hard. And so we hope that this show can help everyone, you know, have a little humor during these troubling times. So we'd like to thank everyone for coming and, you know, hope you enjoy the show. And if you do enjoy the show, feel free to donate. We do have a link. Anything you can helps. It'll go towards production costs and giving Justin food because he's not eating right now. So Steve will put the link at the bottom of the screen somewhere. Oh, it's on the side. It's in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's on with the show, guys. So in today's show, we're going to be exploring how the world will be when all of this ends, when we get back to the new normal, guys. Like, we can ask questions like, how will the world be? Will we still be wearing masks and trying to keep this stopped? Will everyone be wearing pants? How is society going to be when, everything opens up again? What will change? What will stay the same? And is anyone really still keeping up with the Kardashians? So in order to do this, we might have to do something special to start off our show. We might have to look into the future.
Look into the future, James.
Yes, Nick, the future. We need to look into the new normal.
The new normal.
The new normal. The new normal.
Months of social distancing helps to eradicate COVID as well as many diseases, including chickenpox. Unfortunately, social distancing eradicates one other thing: kids playing connect the dots on themselves.
The new normal.
Movie theaters finally reopened, making millions of film fans happy. That happiness is short-lived, however, when they realize that all they can watch for the first 3 months are the next 17 unreleased installments of the Fast and the Furious franchise.
The new normal.
After months of keeping their players quarantined during the regular season, the NFL finally gets back to normal when they allow their players to once again abuse their girlfriends.
The new normal.
3M, the company behind the masks that the world uses, becomes richer than Amazon. The first thing CEO Mike Roman does upon hearing this is shave his head and divorce his wife for a much younger woman.
The new normal.
Zoom, whose stock skyrocketed while people were stuck at home, launches its new service called Zip. And you guessed it, it's just for dick videos.
The new normal.
Shopping in malls hits an all-time low and forces every single mall in America to close. Millions of people become unemployed as a result. This starts the movement, Mall Lives Matter.
The new normal.
NASCAR, having banned the Confederate flag, loses all its fans in the South. Fortunately, they are replaced by hipsters from northern states. Tailgating, however, becomes a bit weird when Talladega runs out of PBR.
The new normal.
And that's our first glimpse into what the new normal is going to be, guys. So throughout our show today, we will also be exploring how one thing changes in normal, which is dating. So periodically, we'll pop up a dating video that you may see on like a dating website in the new normal. So let's show you the first one right now, guys.
Okay, yeah, man. I'm new to this whole online profile dating thing. But I thought it was about time I should try it, right? Let me tell you a couple of things about myself. I've got my own place.
You're living with your mother.
And it's good to help out family and stuff, especially because of these troubled times we're in, man, eh?
You've been here for 2 years.
Yeah, at least I can say about myself, I'm all about the family, right? One day I want to start my own family, be in a long-term relationship, man.
You have to find somebody to have sex with you first.
Yeah, there's that. It's good to be selective when COVID going on and stuff, man.
You should probably tell them that you're a virgin.
Yeah, so I hope to hear from you.
So if any of you ladies watching at home need an eligible bachelor, click on down for and say that you like them. Leave your phone number and or an address to get your panties from him. So for today's show, I would like to say that we will do a bunch of improv. What improv is we're gonna create everything on the spot. So we will need suggestions from you. So when we ask for suggestions, just type it in the chat. We'll find chat suggestions in there, and we'll take those from you. There is a bit of a lag on the delay, so if you don't see it pop up right away, if we don't respond right away, just wait a few seconds, and then it'll match like the real time.
One word from the technical side. Nick, could you turn up your mic a tad bit?
Yeah, I just did. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, hopefully that works.
Okay, so our first exploration into the new normal is we're going to explore how parties happen in the normal, because we can't have normal parties like anymore. So Zoom is the wave of the future. So a lot of parties are going to be happening on Zoom. So we're going to look at one of those parties today in a game we'd like to call Party Quirks. So in this game, our beloved Steve will be hosting a party. And he's going to have 3 guests, which will be Natalie, Nick, and Richie down there. But these aren't your ordinary party guests. So, Steve, you want to say something about your party first? What's your party about?
It's actually James's, well, how do I say this? 25th birthday party.
Also, Steve, can you go get ready for a bit while we meet some of the guests for the audience?
Let's bow out.
Okay. So these 3 are going to have some interesting quirks. You guys can subscribe some at home. I have some written down if we can't come with them. So the goal of this game is for Steve to guess what the quirks are for each of them. So if you guys have any quirks you'd like to give them. For instance, I wrote one, which is every word that Nick says has to rhyme with the word car. It's not every word, every sentence. So I'll give that one to Nick. Every sentence has to rhyme with the word car. Okay? So can we get a quirk for Natalie and for Richie? This will take some time. If we don't have any, I will substitute some. So we'll give it a few seconds, guys.
Yes, Aaron, it is 2003, by the way. Yes, it is, Aaron.
Yeah.
I think he was referring to our Conan.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yes.
I remember one of the Party Quirks games. One of the suggestions was an actor.
Okay, we got the first one. Richie, every time you talk, you're on the verge of crying.
Perfect. I can do that.
Okay, that's for Richie. I'm going to switch this one for Natalie. Natalie, everything you do or say has sexual innuendos behind it. Okay?
All right.
So for those at home, when they're getting close, I'm going to snap when they get close. But why don't you write something like, you guys are close in chat. You guys can play along at home to say that Steve is getting close to the guessing. And when Steve nails it, I will clap, or our audience, our members will clap. But you guys can say, put signals into the chat. So let's review quickly. Nick, what are you?
Every one of my lines has to end with a rhyme of car.
Yes. Natalie?
Everything I say is a sexual innuendo, if you know what I mean.
Yes. And Richie, what is yours?
I just don't want to really do it. But I just feel like I'm about to cry, or I could just be I'm rapping like Lin-Manuel Miranda, and I can just do that.
Okay, so let's see. I'm going to try to bring Steve back to his party.
That was awesome.
Yes, sir.
I don't know when he's coming back. Come back. He can't hear us, but he can look at the screen, so he doesn't want to learn anything.
Mixing himself a drink or something.
Hi.
There he is.
Hi.
Okay, so let's send everyone away.
Oh my God, James! I'm so excited to host your Zoom party birthday.
Oh, I can't. Quarter century? What? Oh my God!
I know. It's only been 15 years since your last 25th birthday.
So who'd you invite? I'm curious because this Zoom thing, we can invite people from all over the world. Like I just.
The gang's all here. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Well, the invites now. Where are they? When are they coming?
I don't know. I sent the link out.
I hope they come. I can't wait. Thank you so much, Steve. I'm really excited about this party. I hope you
hold
invite-
on. I think someone's here. Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
so glad that I came.
Hi, Shantae.
Hi.
Hi, Shantae. How's work going? How's everything?
Work is just unbelievable. It's just makes me so sweaty.
Really? I'm surprised. I thought you worked in accounting.
Well, I'm just hoping to get multiple numbers, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
Steve, you
All
really
right.
found people. I haven't seen Shantae in ages, Steve. So, well, how'd you? I'm so happy, Steve. Thank you so much, Steve.
Oh, I think someone else is here. Oh, hello.
How you are?
I'm good, I think. So, did you come prepared to play some fun word games?
I am always prepared to play games at bar.
Oh my God, me and Bart are drinking buddies. How'd you find Bart? Like,
Bartholomew and I go way back. We used to do keg parties together in college.
cool. So, what have you planned for this party, Steve?
Well, I thought we would all play Truth or Dare, and maybe we could play a few online games, or I don't know, really, and just kind of feel it through. Oh, wait, someone's here. Hold on. Hi.
Oh my god! I'm just so excited to see everyone.
Oh my God!
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just so happy.
Oh my God!
You look it.
I'm so happy to see you and Bart and Janae and James.
Thaddeus! Oh my God, it's been years, Thaddeus! Oh, Steve, you're the best, Steve. I love you.
Thaddeus, that's my name.
Hi, Thaddeus.
Thaddeus, I haven't seen you since we went to church. We would stand up and down and kneel and up and down and up and down.
It was so much fun. I'm okay.
Okay.
Well, now everyone's here. I'm so glad to. Steve, take it away. Start the party.
So I'm so glad you guys could join us. So when was the last time you went out on a date? I mean, I've heard you've been on the prowl.
I have been looking around and I haven't found anybody who's caught my eye. I mean, I kind of like maybe like a Mississippi boy or like a cowboy of sorts because I just like the fact that they're from down south and they eventually they will go back down south.
Oh, okay. That sounds interesting. But yeah. So,
Steve, I
Have
know
you
this.
ever been down south?
I have been down south a few times. I mean, I'm a big fan of the type of food they have down there.
Yeah, there's lots to eat down there.
Have you ever tried a good New Yorker?
Speaking of which, Bart, I heard that you had started writing recently.
My latest book about a car involves how good driving in a car while you're on the way to a bar goes. You are?
I'm so looking forward to this book, Bart.
What was your greatest inspiration? Was it Dr. Seuss?
You're goddamn right. It was Dr. Seuss.
Wait. Are you okay? We really need to discuss this, right?
No, I'm just You know, it's just I love you all, guys, and I just want you all to be just so happy in life. You know, you went down south to Mississippi with the double S, and PP, and you wrote a book. It's just.
You know what? I appreciate you joining us tonight, but you're really bringing me down. I mean, I don't think I can have someone in the Zoom party that cries at inappropriate times. I mean, everything that's joyful in our lives seems to just shit on your life.
I'm just so happy.
All right.
Maybe
I'm
you just
sorry.
need to lie down for a little while.
Oh, yeah.
Let someone
Beautiful
else do
shooting
the work.
star.
I'll go ahead and leave.
Thaddeus, always the life of the party.
Yeah, what was up with that?
You should have seen him as when he got promoted. Anyway, I'm so glad that you guys are all here.
So, how was that that column you were writing for Cosmo going?
It was going well. I just couldn't. I was seemed to be just short of being right on top.
By the way, that
you
reminds
know-
me. Do you still have my Sex in the City on Blu-ray?
I do. I just play it on repeat and repeat and repeat. They're just things I like to do in a pattern.
You know, I actually have a confession. I wasn't going to invite you tonight because I know that I just can't keep up with your libido. And every time we invite you to these things, all you do is just hit on all of the men and try to get them to, well, go down south.
Shantae, what? Like, I feel like every time we come, you talk about something. What do you talk about exactly? Like, Steve.
I have a way with words that just seem to inspire and raise people up.
Yeah, Shantae. Whew. I'm so Shantae.
Don't, Shantae. I don't want to hear your dirty talk here. I know you're a master of innuendo, but unfortunately, this Zoom party wasn't made for someone like you. We're having a PG night, okay?
Have fun anyway, boys.
Okay, I want to go on the record that I like Shantae at the party. I'm on the record.
No, James. You don't need someone like her at your birthday party, okay?
Well, I have Bart.
I like Tar.
At least I have Bart here.
Oh, that reminds me. Bart. I was gonna send you a song the other day. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's by Skilo. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl. If I did, I would call her. It sounds like something you might enjoy.
I don't know.
Music is what I are about.
I don't know. Bart has always been a star to me. And, you know, he does live very far. But, man, Bart.
But I do own a car.
You do.
You know what, Bart? I'm just going to go on the record here and say I don't like you.
What?
You have a way with
You're
words
just
that
weird.
you really disgust me deep in my soul. Like, I find the words
What?
that you use to be extremely vulgar. And, I mean, who wants to listen to you pronounce words that end in AR without a Boston accent?
You're just a car.
It's fucka. You asshole. You know what, James? It's just you and me. This is what I wanted. Me and you, buddy.
I love you, Steve. Good job, Steve. Good job. Give a round of applause to Steve.
Yay.
I'm really not good
so-
at guessing this stuff. And I didn't cheat
well,
and read the comments.
It did not help that Nick might have said New Yorker's car. Okay. Thanks, guys. Oh, thanks, Donovan. Again, guys, thank you for being here. So how about that next dating video, Steve?
Ooh.
I You mean to tell me there's a girl watching this right now? How? Well, my favorite TV show is I Dream of Jeannie, and my my favorite object is probably a booby, even though
God.
Okay, for our next game, well, hopefully Justin's back. So, in order to explore what's happening, I've taken some suggestions for a bunch of friends, and I put them into this lovely hat. So we're going to play scenes from a COVID hat, or just a hat. So I've taken some suggestions, and when I read a suggestion, everyone's going to be allowed to say what they think is about what's going to happen in the new normal. So without further ado, scenes from a hat, guys. Okay. Things you can say about COVID that you can't say about your girlfriend or boyfriend.
I'd like to have more of that.
Oh God, when is this gonna be fucking over?
it came here from China.
Hey, honey, do you mind if we eat out tonight?
Oh, this is giving me diarrhea.
Okay. Racist remarks towards elves.
Elves?
Elves.
Oh,
ELVS.
You know, I'm glad your ears aren't as pointy as the others.
Yo, what's up, Shoddy? What's up, Shoddy?
All Lord of the Rings creatures matter.
So do you guys are you related to the guy who sells Lucky Charms?
Yeah, I feel really bad for all those little people making all those products that we buy and all those toys that people get during Christmas time. But no, I'm not talking about elves. I'm talking about the Chinese.
Oh, okay. Unexpected things Dr. Fauci does in his spare time.
I don't know who that is.
All right, and Justin is removed from the show.
Oh.
Good.
So I should really find some new genie pictures online. Okay.
Trump said I'm right. Trump said I'm right. He said I'm right. He finally said I'm right.
Okay. Ironically, I did not plan this. What Trump does to get ready for a press conference.
I know I'm right.
Okay. Rejected alternate terms for social distancing.
Get married.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please adhere to the get the fuck away from me protocol, that would be perfect.
Okay, now only doggy style, anal sex, and oral sex is allowed.
Okay. The worst way to follow up the sentence, I can explain. Okay.
Why your sister's over?
I can explain.
Okay. Kanye West's presidential campaign slogans.
Oh.
No one liked that one.
Taylor Swift will be my next VP. Sorry?
Unlikely signs of the apocalypse.
A reality TV show host being president of the United States.
Too close.
Okay.
Too soon.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar winning the Nobel Prize.
Hey guys, I don't know what happened. I was riding my bike and a bus hit me, and then all the lights in England went out, and now the Beatles don't exist.
Okay. Names of pornos that encourage social distancing. I didn't write these. Okay, we'll move on from that one. Oh, she got.
No.
Okay. Unintended benefits of being tear gassed.
Your sinuses clear up.
I finally have an excuse for when I watch Sleepless in Seattle.
I can finally fake it when my girlfriend wants me to be emotional over The Notebook.
Guys, apparently tear gas gives me a boner.
Okay. Speaking to your girlfriend or boyfriend only using song lyrics.
First I was afraid, then I was terrified that I could never live without you by my side.
Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me?
What you doing tonight? I wish I could be a fly on the wall.
Excuse me, honey. Like, one thing. Can you back that ass up? Just back that ass up.
Babe? Johnny? Go! Go, Johnny! Go, go, go!
Okay. What the cast of NSFE is doing after this show tonight? Oh, Dr. Fauci! Oh, Dr. Fauci! Oh!
Whoa. That's 5 out of 6 of us. The 6th one is going, Trump. Isn't that right, Steve?
Of course.
Trump
Where's my MAGA hat?
Guys, apparently NSFE gives me a boner.
Okay, things you can say about your mask that you can't say about your girlfriend or boyfriend.
It fits on my face.
I'm surprised I can actually understand you.
You know, I really think I should invest in one of those ear savers.
No, I will not take her in the fucking store.
Wow, this mask is really expensive.
Oh.
I've had mine for a week. I should get a younger one.
Kind of itchy. I feel like I can live with it, though.
Okay. What George Washington would say if he watched the movie Hamilton, or sorry, the musical Hamilton.
Why are there so many black people on TV? It's George Washington.
I would cross the Delaware to get tickets for this.
But
You know, if they wanted to be extremely historically accurate, they would have put my wooden teeth on stage as well.
Oh, I got one more. Didn't I used to own that guy?
Let's see.
Oh, God.
Okay. Another video.
Yes.
Can't hear it.
My bad. Let me fix.
Hi, future bride. My name is Timothy Kanye, and I am a student of Sensei Peter's Taekwondo Studio and Funeral Home. Today, I'd like to show you a special move that I have made just for you to entice you into being my bride. First up, I shall show you my incredible nunchuck skills. These skills were developed under years of intense scrutiny under and his daughter Grace. So, I suffer from Crohn's disease. This is a bow staff. It's made of wood. I paid $29.95. You spy! No block. This block. I hope you have a great day.
Quality catch there, women. Quality catch right there.
Thank you. His name is Timothy
And Miss
Kanye.
Eldridge Batcher will host our next game.
Yes, that was my good friend Timothy Kanye. I can get you his number. This next game that we're gonna play is going to be starring James, Nick, and Natalie. This game is a great variation of a game that you guys know and love called Hollywood Director. This game is called COVID Director. Why is it called COVID Director? Because the script is entirely COVID related. What's going to happen is Nick and Natalie are going to act out a scene, and they are going to have something weird going on about the scene given to them by their COVID director. After each scene, they're going to get another weird or wacky note to continue the scene. We'll see how it goes from there. Enjoy, guys.
Hello, I am the director, Pierre, and I will be directing this fine Zoom movie. Like, it is weird for me to direct by Zoom, you know, but and that's why I wear this weird hat. Yes.
We're so happy to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
Bonjour, Pierre. Yeah, I know French.
It is Monsieur Pierre. I screw up languages all the time. Anyway, so my first note, messieurs and miss, I don't even know your names. I don't care, to be honest. Is do not deviate from the script. It is very important to stay to the script. So they have a script, but they cannot deviate. They must say the same exact thing for everything. Okay. Okay. So whenever you're ready, you have the script. So we're gonna see the first scene and action.
You called me, sir?
Quite frankly, Doctor, I shouldn't have to call you. Take a look at these numbers.
Yes, sir. Maybe if we had been enforcing masks and social distancing.
These kids need to go back to school. Make it happen.
Sir, you have ignored all my recommendations.
You're fired.
Fine. This plague is on you.
Okay, cut. Okay. So in France, we would call that les shit. Okay, that is how we refer to it in France. Yes. So yes. So from you, the dudes, whatever your name, I don't care. Whatever your name is. There's not enough energy and love and passion. You need the passion of Maria Callas, and I know you don't know who that is. That's an opera singer. So I need you to pretend like you're an opera singer, okay? That's what the feeling I want from you, dude, whatever. And for you, like Chicky Mama, that's what I call you from now on, Chicky Mama. For you, Chicky Mama, I need you to be like a little more seductive. You are in love with his chest. In fact, you can't even make eye contact. You just want his chest, okay? Okay, yes. So let's try those. Yes, so let's try this scene with those notes and take it away.
You called, sir.
Quite frankly, Doctor, I should have called you. Take a look at these numbers.
Yes, sir. Maybe if we had been enforcing masks and social distancing.
These kids need to go back to school. Make it happen.
Sir, you have ignored all of my recommendations.
You're fired.
Fine. This plague is on you.
Oh, God. No? I don't think you know what the chest is, Cheeky Mama, whatever. Okay, so don't get, no. We're going to try something different. A little different. Okay, so dudes. What we need from you is, you have multiple personality disorder. In fact, you are two people trapped in one body. You might even be three people, okay? Because I feel like that's what the character has. And for you, Cheeky Mama, I need to feel like a motivation, like the motivation of a woodchuck who wants us to chew on things. And in fact, you'll develop wanting to chew on human flesh. Okay, that is your motivation. So let's try those notes. Okay, take it away. Action.
You called me, sir?
Quite frankly, Doctor, I shouldn't have called you. Take a look at these numbers.
Yes, sir. If we had been enforcing masks and social distancing,
These kids need to go back to school! Make it happen.
sir, you have ignored all of my recommendations.
You're fired.
Fine. This plague is on you!
Got. Oh my God. If I were to have sex with that clip, I would have no hard on whatsoever for the rest of my life. I'm sorry. Okay. So first person, guy, I need to be more sultry, more sensual. I want you to want to have sex with everything you ever look at while you are giving your lines. You see something, you want to have sex with it. Okay? And Natalie, oh God, it pains me to say this, but I want the love of Martha Stewart on a cooking show. I want you to have the nicest and courteous, but you know how Martha Stewart went to jail? I want to see a bad side every so often in that, okay? That's the Martha Stewart I want. I want the little bad side. You got that, guys?
Yes.
Okay. And action.
You called me, sir.
Quite frankly, Doctor, I shouldn't have called you. Take a look at these numbers.
Yes, sir. Well, maybe if we had been enforcing social distancing.
Those kids need to go back to school. Make it happen.
Sir, you have ignored all of my intentions.
You're fired.
Fine. This plague is on you.
I came. That's it. We got it. Sin!
Thank you, sir. I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, I couldn't have not done it without you either. Okay, do we have another video, Steve? Another video.
Hi, I'm Susie, and I am, I'm excited to start hosting, so, I'm a little nervous, so, I guess I just wanted to say that, I just broke up with my last boyfriend, and, I'm already ready to start a new one, because I have a certain time limit left till find someone. So please click me back.
Oh, who could not want that one? Okay, before we play our next game, we are going to be playing a game where we will take a volunteer or two from the audience who will come on camera. So if you'd like to be in it, this will be in not after this game, but in a few games from now. We're going to put a link now in the chat. So if you want to be on it, you can click on it now. We'll add you in the game. The game is a little bit down the road, but Steve has put it in chat. So if you want to click that, we'll have you waiting. You can just wait on the sides, and then when the game starts, we will add one or two. It's sort of a trivia game, and so if you want to join, by all means, jump in. So for our next game, I think Nick is hosting this one.
Why, I am. And this is Bad Mask Dub. So how this works is there is a new movie that just came out, okay, that was filmed during COVID. And unfortunately, it was filmed in a foreign language. But all the actors, due to social distancing and wearing masks, had to wear their masks while filming. So we had to hire 2 translators to let us know what was going on. And Natalie and James will be in our movie, and Steve and Richie will be translating for them. So what we need from the audience right now is we need a subject, a movie title, if you will, for the movie that they're in.
I think, give me a minute.
Give me a minute. I like it. Give me a minute is the name of the movie. And what we need next is we need to know what language will we not be able to speak in a mask.
We're mumbling. It's not a language. We don't need a language. We don't need a language.
Let's watch the movie.
Mumble.
Give me a minute.
Oh, a few good. You want to do a few good masks instead?
A few good masks.
A few good masks. Who's translating for who? We will figure out.
Oh, yeah.
I love you.
I love you too, but shouldn't we not talk about this in a courthouse?
What better place is there to confess one's love than a courthouse? I mean, courthouses are the birthplace of every great romance. And I have to tell you one thing. I cannot go through another gavel pounding without you pounding me.
You mean it? I can show you that my finger goes through my hand? Really?
Yeah, sure.
The good thing is, while we're at this courthouse, we can use the handy-dandy marriage clerk who I just seem to have pulled up in front of you. Huh?
I do.
Me too.
Well, I guess the only thing left to decide is how are we going to split the kids? I mean, I have a couple saws in my backyard and a chainsaw in my garage, and I think we can make this work.
We just have to figure out which one's a top and which one's a bottom.
I knew the first time you sneezed on me and gave me COVID that this was a match made in heaven.
And see.
Okay, do we have another video, Steve?
We may.
Ooh.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Rupert, but my friends call me Swirly, because that's how I get around, Anyway, I wouldn't be normally on these things, but, weird times, and Swirly's gotta find some love. Anyway, look, I'm 24 years old. I'm an assistant supervisor at the local Chipotle, and let me tell you a little bit about myself. So, Like I said, I'm Swirly, and I graduated from BCC. You know, I got that associate's degree and all, so I'm all educated and stuff. And I've been learning about this COVID and how to be safe if we meet. And there is one thing I know about this COVID and about the quarantine. I learned how to spell quarantine, and you cannot spell quarantine without 4 letters. URAQT. Know what I mean? Anyway, baby, let me tell you, I'm just lonely. I've been single since my girl Patricia left. Man, little Patricia left me. So I'm just looking for a little lovey love. And that's where you come in, you know? I just want someone to keep me warm at night. And I don't know. I got that employment now, that's $600 a week. So if you come by, I'll take care of you, baby. I'll be your stimulus package. So, call me, girl. Call me. I just want a little love. And if we do match up, baby, I'll give you my little pet name. I'm gonna call you N95 because I want you on my face.
Oh my God, so gross.
I want it, Hey.
You're the type of guy that wishes for more wishes, aren't you?
Oh God.
Wow. Okay. So one weird aspect of the new normal is how politics goes. So in the future, we all know Trump's president now, but things are going to get weird because Trump is going to make sure that Biden does not get the nomination to Democratic Party. In fact, you know who's going to get the nomination? Trump. He's going to clone himself. So in the first inaugural debate between Trump and Trump, we'll take a little peek into the new normal debate. So without further ado, the Trump versus Trump debates. Okay, gentlemen, we're going to start with introductions. So you guys get a brief introduction, just tell you about yourself. So first, we do have to distinguish this. So we do have the Republican Donald J. Trump. Just a few words, please, sir.
Hi, I am the Republican Donald Trump, and I'm here to tell you that if you think life is shitty now, give it 4 more years with me, and I will make it so shitty that you finally vote Democrat.
Well, thank you, sir. And from the opposing side, of course, Democratic Donald J. Trump.
Listen to me, okay? We have suffered for 4 years under this. Quite frankly, he's an asshole, okay? So you need to buckle down and vote for me so we can make America great again, okay?
Okay, well, thank you, candidates. So, so we're going to talk about the issues. So one of the primary issues is the economy. So the economy is closed down for several months because of coronavirus, and it's looking to reopen, with southern states wanting to reopen and northern states not wanting to reopen. So my question to you is, do you even know what economy is? So take away Republican Donald J. Trump first, please.
Of course, I know what economy is and what it means. I have been using the economy to my advantage for most of my life. First off, let me just say this. Trump University is still alive and well. It's completely online, and all first-year students get $10,000 tuition. Now, also, what I want to say is that economy is a good thing because without capitalism, I wouldn't be here today. Thank you. Look at these hands. Are these capitalist hands? Yes.
Okay. Democrat?
Well, quite frankly, everything my opponent just said is complete bullshit. We all know the best way to raise the economy. I know economies. I've had some of the best economies you've ever seen. I mean, quite frankly, you look at the numbers, and I have the greatest economy ever. So what we need to do, we need to raise taxes. I know taxes. I have some of the greatest taxes in the world. And quite frankly, there's no other better taxes than the taxes that I would tax the people that I would tax because I have the greatest taxes.
Okay, thank you. Do you have a rebuttal, Mr. Republican?
Yes. The only thing I'm hearing about from this Donald Trump is tax, tax, tax. The only thing that I will tax, I promise as president, The only thing I will tax is porn. Okay? You can have everything else for free. You can golf for free. You can get haircuts for free. But your porn is only going to have a 95% tax because no one is allowed to have a bigger penis than me.
Fair points. Fair points. Okay, we need to move along, gentlemen. Okay, this one's for the Democrat. This is an old question from before the Democrat. So I'm just going to read it anyway. There's rumors that your opponent is corrupt and that he is not in touch with the common man. What do you have to say about that? And what do you think about your opponent?
Well, thank you very much for not being fake news. That is a very fair question. First of all, I am very in touch with the people. My opponent is not in touch with the people. He's in touch with the corrupt Republicans. That's all he's in touch with. I am in touch with men, and quite frankly, I'm very in touch with women. I know how to grab them in a certain way that, quite frankly, my opponent doesn't really know how to grab them. I mean, he says he knows how to grab them, but he doesn't know how to grab them like I do. I mean, you look at these numbers, how many women I've grabbed, it's you can't compare.
Okay. Republican?
So he's comparing about the number of times that I have grabbed a woman. But let me just say that you are not counting the numbers from China. Okay? The Chinese have let me grab so many women. They're great people, hardworking people, great people. If you actually listen to the numbers that are coming out now, you will have a completely different state of mind. Look at these hands. Are these hands small enough to grab delicate little Chinese flowers? Of course.
Democrat, do you have a rebuttal at all?
Of course I do. Quite frankly, he's full of shit. He completely forgot about Mexico. Okay, Mexico. I have grabbed the Mexican people like no one ever has in the history of the presidency. You look at these Mexicans. Some of them, quite frankly, they're behind my iron will. Okay, all right. I steal, STEEL, their hearts, and quite frankly, I'm the one.
Okay. Well, we need to move on, gentlemen. So one of you guys, I'm not even sure who anymore, they just took an IQ test of some form, and they were able to name man, woman, TV, and jailers. I don't like. This is not even.
That was me.
Okay. Do you have anything to say about that?
I'm very proud of that. A man has a prenis, a woman has a perchinas, TVs have antennas, and pets they feel good in your hands.
Democrat?
That's all I have to say on that. That's all I'm going to say on that.
I actually agree with my opponent on this one. The only problem is he left out one important detail. There's another gender. You left out Yeezy.
Wrong.
Yeezy is the fourth gender. Okay.
Okay, gentlemen, we need to wrap this up. So we're allowed for each of you to give a 30-second statement, which means 2 minutes. In just a few words, gentlemen, can you tell us why you are best for the country and in making it, turning it around into the new normal? We'll start with Republican for this one.
Actually, just to show that I am a good sport, I'd like to pass this off to the Democratic nominee first. I just want no one passes up better than me. All right, no one is more respectable than me. I just want to let him know that he can start. Okay.
Democrat.
That was very golden of you, much like the shower I took this morning. I really don't have much to say. I mean, the fake news is going to keep beating me down. They're going to say you're going to raise your taxes, but nobody knows taxes like I know taxes. I know the economies. But if you vote for Republican Trump, you're going to get another 4 years of this garbage. I mean, look what he's done. He's done nothing, quite frankly. And nobody will do things like I'm going to do things.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you, Donald J. Trump and Donald J. Trump. So that was our first inaugural presidential debate of Trump v. Trump. I hope we agree that all of us are frankly dumber as a result. And if you guys, do either of you guys think that you deserve this at all? Really?
No.
Democrat?
Of course.
Okay, well, thank you and have a good night, everyone. Okay.
We had an audience member who was in the queue and then they bowed out.
Okay, so we're about to play the game that we need an audience member for. So if you guys want to sign in, the link is somewhere in the chat. There's a few links up. So if you want to,
nobody wants to hop in on with us, it's fine.
9J4DEZFHS6. So that's StreamYard.com/9J4DEZFHS6. Oh, there it is.
Come
Thank
on,
you, Justin.
guys. It'll be super fun.
Someone come play with us.
It is a game
It is
where
an original game that I wrote.
Yes.
So you know that it's quality.
Can I just say that last Donald Trump thing was hilarious, by the way?
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
I was dying.
Thank you so
and
much.
Did neither one of you really pick up on the man-woman camera TV thing?
No.
He took like a test, some sort of like a cognitive test or some
Yes,
sort of like mental evaluation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he went on this big rant about man-woman camera TV and memorizing it.
So it looks like a few people are driving and listening, so they can't.
Okay, we'll play along. We'll play along at home. We'll all vote.
It's okay. If anybody wants to hop in, I sent the link so you can come play. But we can start with.
Okay,
I
Steve
believe
will
we
start
have Justin and Natalie playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Justin and Natalie. Justin versus Natalie. I will keep score for those at home.
Justin, get ready for your basket
So this will be Justin's score. This will be Natalie's score. Okay.
All right. So we know that during quarantine, there are two things that everyone's doing: drinking and having lots of sex. So this is a game I came up with. It's called Cocktail or Sex Position. The premise of the game is basically I'm going to name something, and you have to tell me whether it's a sex position or a cocktail. And at first glimpse, it may seem pretty easy, but I promise you it's not as easy as it seems. So, Justin and Natalie, Natasha. Let me. All right. So it's cocktail, sex position, or both. Some of them might be both.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. So we're gonna go with the Spanish sunset. Cocktail or sex position?
I'm gonna say that's a cocktail.
I would agree.
We got two cocktails.
Yeah,
It's a sex position.
Oh!
I should have known.
You should have known, Natalie. Thank you.
The tequila sunrise. They already have that.
I feel worse, not for you two for not getting points, but for Nick for not experiencing the Spanish sunset.
He knows what the Portuguese breakfast is all about.
I don't want to hear about this in any way, shape, or form.
Oh my god!
All right, the next one. We have a guest.
Oh, we do. Hey. Okay, we're gonna play guest versus NSFE. So,
all right.
What's your name, guest?
Okay, we're gonna play guest versus. You're gonna turn your volume down.
We got the feedback from your from
Your
Facebook
mic.
or YouTube.
Alex, hello, Alex.
Can you hear us, Alex?
Yes.
He's adjusting.
I'm adjusting.
Steve, can you put the name up on the banner? That way he can see it.
I could. I mean,
His volume might be an issue. Not our names. The name of the drink or the sex position.
I
Or
could.
both.
Okay, here we go.
Alex, can you hear us?
Called...
Not our names. The name of the drink or the sex position.
All right, let's
Okay.
do this.
I could type.
Yes, I can.
So Alex, it's Alex's turn.
The devil's
Oh, there's a hell of a delay.
Yeah.
Is that my delay?
No, it's Alex's delay.
I know. So, Alex, can you just use the link we used? Turn off your Facebook and just stay in our chat room, and you'll be able to see us in better time, so there's less delay.
How are we doing now?
Oh, is that better? Perfect.
Right.
So it's your turn, Alex. For you, Alex, it is the Devil's Handshake.
Ooh. That sounds like a cocktail to me.
Cocktail. What do we think, Steve?
The Devil's Handshake is a cocktail.
Yep.
1 point.
Well done, Alex.
All right. The next one is, let's see. We'll do. That one's too easy.
Aww.
Nick, do you want to keep the NSFE score, and I'll keep the Alex score? No, they start 0. We're resetting them. Reset.
Oh. Don't we both get
The
to guess?
Sneaky Pete.
Sneaky Pete.
What do you guys think?
What do you think, Justin? I would say so.
Rishi, you can play too, by the way.
Sounds like it sounds like a sex position to me, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it might be a sex position.
Sex position.
Sex position.
The Sneaky Pete is a cocktail.
What the hell are you guys into for sex that has to be sneaky? I don't want to know. I just really don't want to know.
Don't tell Nick.
I thought a Sneaky Pete was like a Houdini.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
No. Okay, Alex's
All right.
turn. Alex.
The Jamaican cocktail.
Well, clearly a sex position.
It is a sex position.
2 points, Alex! Yes!
Give him all the easy ones.
The creme brulee. The creme brulee, cocktail or sex position.
I'm gonna say both.
It is both.
Whoa! Whoa! Good call, Justin. Should I ask how you know this?
I mean,
Yeah, okay, no. I retract.
wait, do you get 2 points for that?
All right,
You got me,
next
Jack.
one.
No.
Tear gas gives
The Colorado Bulldog.
Bulldog or Bulldog?
Bulldog. Sorry, I can't type. Bull.
Alex, it's your turn.
Yeah, let's see. Is
The
it,
Colorado Bulldog.
I'm going to go with cocktail on that one.
Cocktail.
That is a cocktail.
Whoa, Alex! Are you cheating, Alex?
My hands are
He's got Google over here.
Richie's
3 points.
away from me.
All right, let me try to pick some hard ones.
Oh, sure.
Give him the easy ones and give us the
The
hard ones.
watermelon.
Somebody else has to go here because
Hey, I've gone.
Rishi, what do you think?
Ooh, I'm picturing what the watermelon as a sex position is, and I really gonna now say cocktail. Not racist at all. Watermelon could be, just putting a gel on you or whatever.
I'm just thinking of your dating video wearing a watermelon now. That's all I'm gonna think of with the nunchucks and stuff.
I feel like there's another one.
I think it's a cocktail.
Steve?
The watermelon is a sex position.
Oh, is it when the girl like squishes the watermelon with her thighs?
No,
Okay.
but I don't remember what it is because I looked these up a while ago.
I need
Okay,
someone to do that to me. Huh?
This one, guy
Runs like
fucks
seeds.
a
is what
watermelon.
it is.
Okay, so let's do a quick 3-round lightning round where he's just gonna yell it and you answer quickly. We'll do 3 in a row each to see if we can get a win. So we'll start with Alex. Just yell at Steve.
The Baltimore Bang.
Cocktail.
That is a cocktail. The
Yeah,
Screwdriver.
Both.
Correct. The Sweet Meat.
Sex position.
That is a cocktail.
Okay, 5 points. 5 points. You guys can't win, but let's see what you can do. So NSFE.
Let's see. The Bocce Ball.
Sex position.
Sex position.
Cocktail.
Cocktail.
What?
The French Pearl.
Both.
Sex position.
Sex position. Both.
It
Both.
is a cocktail.
Damn.
The Magic
terrible
Mountain.
Oh, that's a sex
A
position.
Disney ride.
It's a sex position.
So what's the final score? 5-1. Alex! Let's give a round of applause to Alex. Alex, thank you for being a good sport. Thank you for joining us.
Can I add something real quick before he goes? Alex, you were very confident in the screwdriver when you said both. I was like, he knows.
I mean,
He's done it before.
Richie, you've been in my
I would like to add one other
He
thing.
drank a screwdriver while doing the screwdriver.
There we go.
I am ashamed of being part of NSFE for not knowing this many cocktails and/or sex positions, and now, Alex, you don't by chance have a comedy group I can join at all? Like, I don't know. So
It's weird. I'm actually your replacement.
that makes sense. Okay.
We were going to tell you,
Alex, thank you so much for auditioning.
Thank you.
It was awesome. So we'll see
We'll call
you soon.
you.
Okay, all right.
but don't call us. We'll call
you down
you.
there.
How you?
All right,
Okay. We have a couple more before we go. Thank you, Alex. Another round of applause for Alex, guys.
Woohoo!
Great job, Alex. 5 points. Very commendable.
Can I
Okay,
just
so
say he beat out 2 bartenders?
that is true. That is very true. Holy shit.
And
Okay,
that was only like a third of my list, so we could play it again sometime.
Yes.
That would be awesome.
We might have one final video. Do we? Or are we out of videos? No, I think we got them all. We got them all. We got them all. My bad. Okay, so we have a couple more games, guys. So in order to look into the future, we're going to see what could possibly happen. And for this next game, we're going to need Justin and Richie. So for Justin and Richie, we're going to see what possibly happens in an interaction. So we need like a location that is changed because of COVID. Maybe like a grocery store or like the mall, the beach. So can we get a location from everyone where things might change?
I like how you named all the good ones.
Well, we can use those too. We'll give it a couple seconds. There's a slight delay, as we learned with Alex, the Wonderkind Alex.
The Wunderkind. The Wunderkind. We
got Miami. So you're going to be in Miami. We'll go Miami Beach or something in my club in Miami, whatever you guys want. Okay, so for this game, there's a game called Say It Again. I have a bell, and this is a magic bell, and it looks into the future. And anytime we don't like what happens in the future, we can just ring the bell. And when we ring the bell, time gets reversed and everything gets changed again. And then we will see another possibility of the future. So now we're going to look at what happens in the future in Miami Beach in the new normal. Take it away, gentlemen.
Oh, man, this sun today, dude, it is beaming down, huh?
It is. I hope you brought some SPF at least 35, man.
Oh, yeah, dude, I burn like crazy. I'm Irish, so, you know. Oh, yeah, I like to rub it on my dick.
Oh, man. You and me both, brother. But, hey, let's get ready to go. Let's put our towels down. Let's put the umbrella up. And
hey, did you bring the snacks?
I think I did. Oh no, did I forget the snacks? Yes, I have the snacks right here. They're so yummy and delicious.
Oh.
We're gonna kill a seagull and we're gonna eat it.
Oh, all right. Well, just in case, I brought a basket of snacks too. But let's kill that seagull. How are we gonna do this?
Perfect.
I don't think I want to eat seagull. All right, yeah, let's kill that seagull. I brought a fucking stick.
Perfect. I brought 2. So,
all right.
What we're going to do is once we see that seagull fly, I want you to take your stick, extend it as far as it can go, and just swap at it. I want you to take that stick and throw it at it, but throw it as if you can't throw. I want you to give me a sandwich that you brought in your cooler. I want you to look at that seagull and kill it with your gaze. You
All right.
did it.
I got a seagull. So
Perfect.
what am I going to do with it? Are we going to fry it or? All right, I got the seagull. So what's the next step? Do you just bite the head off, or how does this work?
I mean, I've seen a couple of Aussie videos in my day, but no. First, what we got to do is we got to pluck all the feathers out.
Oh.
First thing we got to do is look at that seagull dead in its dead little eyes and show it to its mother. The thing we got to do, first thing we got to do with the seagull, all right? We are going to gather around it, and we're going to hold hands and sing Kumbaya.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Let's do that. All right.
All right.
Kumbaya,
my Lord.
Kumbaya.
Wasn't that beautiful?
All right. Yeah. Yeah, that was beautiful. You know, I think I'm gonna grab one of the sandwiches from my cooler. All right. So what's the next step? What do we do next? Are we now? All right. So do we just bite the head off now, or? All right, so how about we go for a swim? All right, so how about I stick this in your ass?
Hey, if you can use some of that SPF 35 as lube, go for it.
That's right.
So that is what's happening in Miami Beach in the future, everyone. Richie and Nick, Richie and Justin, everyone. Richie and Justin.
Oh, no.
Okay, guys, our show is winding down. Thank you, everyone, for joining. But before we end, we have one more game. But before we end, this show is the new normal, guys. And you know, we tried to explore what the future is going to be like after everything changes. And I hope that everyone, you know, learned something as to what we think might happen. So we'd like to take a moment to talk about the lessons we've learned today, okay? The lessons of the new normal. So I'm going to start. The lesson that you should all learn is that seagulls are your best friends, especially when shoved up your asshole. So, Richie, do you have a lesson today for everyone that you learned in the show?
Yeah, you know, I learned to never underestimate your friend's knowledge of cocktails and sex positions.
Ah, yes. It's very, very, very powerful. Justin, you have a lesson.
I learned that SPF 35 makes good anal lube.
It does. This is bad, bro. Nick, any lesson?
Yeah. Clearly that Donald Trump has done amazing things so far. Yeah. That's what I've learned.
I have learned that the most attractive part of a man is his chest. Hairy or not, man nipples are great.
Yes. Steve?
I learned that even with zero budget and less than a few hours worth of practice, you can still put on a very mediocre show.
And I have learned that nunchucks are fucking hot.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Shannon White, whose lesson is the quality of single guys online hasn't changed.
Yes. So I hope everyone has taken their lessons. Thank everyone for joining. We're gonna play one final game. So the one thing I know everyone's curious about in the new normal is what is sex like? What is sex like in this new normal? So we're going to explore that right now for our final game in a game we like to call Sex with Me in the New Normal. So we're going to need some suggestions, guys, so start putting them in now. So anything you can think of that you want sex to be like, what do you think? We'll tell you how it's like. So any object or place or thing, just start putting that into chat right now.
Every object, even if it's a woman.
Yeah, we don't actually know what sex with a woman's like, to be honest, but put it in anyway.
Speak for yourselves.
and we will explore how this
with Bernie Thin is it like.
I actually
everyone
know
comes because socialism.
Okay, so we're getting a few in now. We're going to give it a couple of seconds to get some. So we will start this in a second. So let's give it a couple of seconds so we can get a couple more. So write words like hospital
Socialism.
or cigarettes, or we're getting a few now.
Okay.
Okay, keep writing them, and we'll start. And then anything you want to write down, we got a few now.
Ooh, I like these.
So without further ado, Sex with Me in the New Normal, starring NSFE. Take it away, lady and gentlemen.
Sex with me is like toilet
Hospital.
paper. Okay.
Sex with me is like toilet paper. It involves your ass.
Sex with me is like toilet paper. You just can't get it anywhere anymore.
Sex with me is like toilet paper. Everybody wants some.
Sex with me is like toilet paper. It comes on a roll.
Sex with Me was like toilet paper. There was a huge demand for it months ago, but no one's trying to get it anymore.
Sex with me is like toilet paper. When you run out, you have to do like this awkward, like weird, like crunched over walk to go get more.
Sex with me is like toilet paper covered in shit.
Okay. Well, we have toilet paper. Well, let's explore some other things. What other things do we have, Steve, that we explore? Vaccines. Oh, so
Sex with me is like a vaccine for COVID-19. Doesn't exist yet.
Sex with me is like a vaccine. You stick it in, unload, and pull it out.
Sex with me is like a vaccine. I cause autism.
I mean, that's kind of Nick, but okay.
That was awesome.
I had one, but it's bad now. So.
Okay.
No.
Sex with me is like a vaccine. We've all been hearing that it might exist for months, but no one knows if that's true or not.
Oh, man. So we all know that things exist and don't exist. What are some of the things that don't exist out there?
We have suggestions down below.
We're going
Oh.
Yeah.
you goofball.
I see vaccine.
So change it up, Steve.
Yeah, we're still on vaccine. Sex with me is like a
Nick's-
vaccine. It makes you a little sick.
Okay, Nick's Hawaiian shirt.
Nick's Hawaiian shirt.
Ooh.
Sex with me is like Nick's Hawaiian shirt. You can't find it anywhere, only at Kohl's.
Sex with me is like Nick's Hawaiian shirt. It'll get you laid.
Sex with me is like Nick's Hawaiian shirt. Nick's the only one that wants it.
Sex with me is like Nick's Hawaiian shirt. It hasn't been cool since 1997.
Oh.
Sex with me is like Nick's Hawaiian shirt. A little too much room in the chest.
Sex with me is like Nick's Hawaiian shirt. The only one that can do it right is P Magnum.
Magnum PI.
Magnum PI.
Magnum PI.
Yeah.
Way to fuck up my own joke.
Sex with me is like Nick's Hawaiian shirt, and that it's covered mostly by middle-aged fat men.
Good, Richie.
Oh, sex with me is like Nick's Hawaiian shirt, loved by dads everywhere.
Whoa.
Sex with me is like my own Hawaiian shirt. Natalie, what's it like?
Okay. Next we have hospital.
Sex with me is like a hospital, a whole lot of crowding, and most of you will die.
Oh.
Sex with me is like a hospital. There's a good chance you'll get infected.
Fuck you! I was gonna
Sex with me is like a hospital. I'm underquoted to fill so many beds.
Nice.
Sex with me is like a hospital. You only hope to be there for a short period of time, but you're going to be here for a long fucking while.
Sex with me is like a hospital. You expect to get help, but then I charge you way too much for very little.
Oh.
Sex with me is like a hospital if your doctor was Bill Cosby.
Oh God.
Okay. Let's move along here. Let's get a couple. We got a ton. Steve, pull up one. An orphanage.
Sex with me is like an orphanage. Nobody wants me.
Sex with me is like an orphanage surrounded by little kids.
Oh.
No.
Sex with me is like an orphanage. Please, sir, can I have some more?
Sex with me is like an orphanage because I'll fill you full of kids.
Oh, that one's good.
Oh, that's good.
Okay,
Yeah,
next.
Yeah.
Purell.
Sex with me is like Purell because it kind of burns.
Sex with me is like Purell. It's a little slimy and you don't really want to touch it.
Sex with me is like Purell. It's only effective when filled with booze.
Sex with me is like Purell. Some people think it smells good.
Sex with me is like Purell, now required to enter.
Whoa, okay, next. A Zoom meeting.
Ooh. Sex with me is like a Zoom meeting. It requires a password.
Sex with me is like a Zoom meeting because I enter on everyone's face.
Sex with me is like a Zoom meeting. After 40 minutes, I'll kick you out if you didn't pay.
Sex with me is like a Zoom meeting. My connection keeps getting lost.
Oh.
Sex with me is like a Zoom meeting. It's popular with public schools.
Sex with me is like a Zoom meeting. It involves multiple people at once.
Oh, yeah, next. Wild animals.
All the animals.
Sex with me is like wild animals. Rawr.
Meh.
Sex with me is like wild animals. It's illegal in 48 states.
Sex with me is like a wild animal. Rich people go to Africa to find the big game.
Oh, okay, next one. Dr. Fukui. Dr. Fukui, or Fauci, I assume.
Fauci.
Dr.
Sex with me is like Dr. Fauci. Donald Trump doesn't want to go anywhere near it.
Sex with me is like Dr. Fauci. You better do what I say if you want to live.
Sex with me is like Dr. Fauci. I know everything, but no one wants to listen to me.
Sex with me is like Dr. Fauci. Now you listen.
Okay, do we have one more, guys? Travel restrictions. Do we have any more? Travel restrictions. Okay, last one, guys.
Sex with me is like travel restrictions. After that one time, I'm not allowed to go anywhere other than Mass. That's a bad joke. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, Rich.
Sex with me is like a travel restriction. After one time, you got to wait 14 days before you do it again.
Okay, see. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our show. Steve will put the link again if you want to donate. It goes to our production costs and towards getting Justin drunk because he can't handle any of this. But no, we hope you enjoyed our show. Thank you very much, everyone. Our next show will be next month. We haven't announced it yet, but stay tuned to our Facebook page. Is there anything else anyone else to add?
Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Where are you?
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. The new normal.
Woo, thank you guys for inviting me. I had a blast.
Thank you, Richie.
Thank you, Al Franken.